it made me feel really uncomfortable about myself and what I was doing. I've very cleverly hidden the fact I am missing a picture. Now, I'm sure you're wondering from the subject title, what the hell is this video about? And it's a topic that I have wanted to talk about for a while. It's just hard to know where to begin. Now, I've had a lot of comments recently saying that this channel is dead, and do I realise that I've got nearly 300k subscribers, but my views don't reflect that. Do I know that? Yeah. Any YouTuber will tell you that after they've uploaded a video, they'll follow the progress of that video, and either they'll be like, yeah, it's doing really well, or they'll be like, I put a lot of effort into that video and I don't think it was appreciated. So in answer to everyone's question, do I see that my videos don't get 300,000 views every week? Yes, yes I do. What's going on? I have theories. Well, I have two. Theory one. When I first started YouTube, just hit the tripod. When I first started YouTube, I was very naive about the whole thing. YouTube was much smaller then. There were really not that many well-known channels in the UK, and I really was just covering topics that I thought would be funny and that I easily found on Google, really. My channel grew insanely quickly at the beginning, I think because I was the only one doing this kind of stuff then, and obviously I was, you know, doing topics that I didn't realise everyone was Googling, like boobs and sex. And I very quickly got put into this box of sex YouTuber, dating advice, sex expert, which is so far from who I actually am, and also, you know, who I wanted to be then. I can't tell you how frustrating it was, because although I loved that my channel was doing really well and my subs were going up really quickly and my views were incredible. But anyway, to cut a long story short, I made a decision to kind of cut back on those videos because it was just, as like, you know, a brand, it was really not the direction I wanted to go. Like, I was being constantly emailed by like sex toy companies and like, you know, sex and like S&M events. I mean, I just can't. So I was like, okay, well, let's scale this back. I obviously, as you know, I do still cover those kind of topics, but just not on such a frequent basis. And, you know, the result of that is that my videos do less well. That is bad grammar. The views I get now are, I mean, they're just nowhere near what I used to get. And I feel like it's because the subscribers I built up at the time, you know, they wanted that content obviously, which I get, and they really enjoyed it. And then as soon as I started to, you know, not do those topics that much, I guess they probably got bored and then went to YouPorn, or is it RedTube? I'm not familiar with porn sites. I think what people signed up for at the beginning isn't obviously what they're getting now, but it makes me sleep better at night knowing that I'm not constantly talking about sex on the internet. I felt bad for my, you know, for my family, for my dad especially. I know he didn't like it and I get that. You know, I'm sorry to people who do like me covering those topics, and I will again, just not every week. So that's my first theory. Now my second theory on why YouTube is now infiltrated with channels. I'd like to know the statistic on how many channels are created a day, because I think it would be insane. Especially in the UK, like, you've got loads of reality TV people that are just constantly starting channels. It's just like this ad-filled, brand-sponsored, like, huge beast now. And it really wasn't like that when I started. It felt a lot more, I don't know, a lot more personal and, I don't know, just different. Now I feel like I'm constantly like competing, and I never ever felt like that before, and now I feel really like I'm competing. I see kind of friends of mine that have YouTube channels and they haven't grown much at all since when I first watched them about, you know, years ago. There's like Hi Jimmy, I think he's like Jimmy 0010 or something, and then there's Tyrannosaurus Lex, who I just think they're both so funny and so unique and not doing the same shit that everyone else is doing on YouTube. I'm gonna film myself eating sweets from America today. Maybe I'll show you what I bought from Topshop. Why don't you not? I don't know, it's frustrating because they're just not getting the views that they should do at all. How easy would it be all the time if I could just copy someone else's video? Oh, it would be so great. It would really help me out. And now I feel like I'm competing with like, oh, I don't know, just everyone. Those are my two theories on why I think people think their channels are dying and why their views don't reflect their subscribers. So how do I feel about my channel? I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't really bum me out. That weeks when I think a video is so funny, like I've had the most fun making it, which, you know, I just think is really funny and I think you guys will really enjoy it, but it just doesn't do well. A recent one I did, I'll put a link to it somewhere now. It was Americans versus British people, and I just honestly, I know this sounds really like weird thing to say, but I still watch it now and I laugh. Not really at me, at Tom, my friend. I love that video so much, and it's, I don't know, a bit sad. The thing is, at the end of the day, I have to kind of be true to myself and make the content that I want to make. Because if I start hating this, it's like, I really don't want to start hating it. And when I was being in this box as this sex person on YouTube, it made me feel really uncomfortable about myself and what I was doing. So I had to scale that back a bit, I just had to. So where does this leave me? I don't know if you've noticed recently, but I have tried to, well, I've actually been trying to do 2 videos a week, and I've been trying to mix it up a bit. Like, I've been really enjoying my vlogging because I've been away a lot, and I get so much satisfaction out of editing those travel videos. I've been doing challenges with Jessica and my flatmate, which I've had so much fun doing. Like, I just love them. So, you know, I'm just going to carry on making the content that I like and I hope you like as well. I've spoken enough, sorry. I would so love to hear your guys' thoughts on all this, so please comment down below. Do you think people have these massive channels off their own merit, or do you think that, you know, maybe they're best friends with someone who's also really big, or a sibling, or whatever? What do you think of my channel? What do you particularly like me doing? Do you love the 10 reasons why still? Do you like the vlogging? Do you like the challenges? Do you like to kind of, you know, with the vlogging, do you like to see into my life a bit more? I will genuinely read, well, hopefully all the comments, and I really will take it on board, and it will actually really help me to know, yeah, what kind of content you guys really want. I mean, I've spoken forever. Not even sure if anyone's really watching anymore. I do know my retention is like 3 minutes, so the odds are not in my favour. Thanks to you all for, you know, sticking around and supporting me. It's funny, isn't it? Like, without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. Well, I'm gonna go now. Bye.